How are you guys doing today? You're good? So we always wait a little bit so it can allow people to fully arrive to share the link.
Fala, pessoal.
Olha que presença ilustre hoje conosco, Igor Esparel.
Estamos aqui começando mais uma live.
Seu outro Zoom entrou. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. So this first moment, we always allowed everyone to fully settle in so we can give a chance to everyone, the team members, their business partners, their strategists, everyone who's focused just like we are to position themselves ahead of the curve. So usually we have people coming in into 8:10. So share the link, guys. Invite your team members. The whole purpose of this presentation is that we grow together. I'm about to share my screen, and today we're going to dive into Bitradex world. So we're going to understand everything from bottom to top.
Please.
So every time that we position ourselves in a place of trust with any cryptocurrency, with any digital asset, with any exchange that we opt to invest, we always investigate. And this is non-negotiable. This is mandatory. Me and my team will always conduct an investigation to understand what's going on behind the story that the company tells us. So today, what I'm going to is walk us through the investigation that we did to understand the metrics and the different points of entries of Bitradex, and why we opt to partner with them. So it has been almost a year that we are Bitradex partners, and I am obsessed with these guys. I'm going to show us in a little bit the video of the 1 hour anniversary. Before we dive into today's presentation, let me show what happened in Bangkok. This was from the 9th to the 11th of May. This was 1 year anniversary event that was hosted in, hold on, because I don't think I'm sharing my screen with the sound. Let me put it over here with the sound. There you go. Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Guys, this was just a 1 year. You ready? Bitradex. This is the level of professionalism that these guys are pulling out. So in 2025, by themselves, they had $38 million generated in profit solely from spot and future trading, 38 solely in profit from their trading activities, from their users. They had back in 2025, at the end of 2025, $200 million under custody. Today's way more. So we're going to have these numbers updated to next Monday. So the monthly profit of 2025 alone reached from 40 to 60%. And back there was 150,000 users actively inside their AI system. Today, they surpassed 2 million. They had this huge event planned that happened in Bangkok in Thailand to celebrate the 1 year anniversary. And also they have another additional event coming up in November, which will be the cruise event. And also they allow us to have the possibility to enter through run-in funds of the new token that was launched. So we have the main token, which is the BTX token. That's the main utility token of Bitradex. It's used for payment services, for AI services, for the main platform utility fees. The new token, the BXC token that was just launched a couple of months ago, it will not replace the BTX token, but it's going to allow us to also invest in real world assets, because this exchange gives us the possibility to invest in cryptocurrencies. So with the new token, we're going to be able to invest in commodities, in real estate, in minerals. Yeah, so those are a few numbers that we had from the exchange itself. Now let's turn our attention to CoinMarketCap. I'm going to post it over here inside the chat so you can understand on your computer as well. You have the possibility to open this that I'm showing you. What is this? This is the first tool of analysis that me and my team use to investigate any digital asset or any exchange that we opt to partner with. Why we use this tool? Because we know that inside the crypto landscape, everything it's decentralized. It belongs to no one and simultaneously belongs to us all. So you have the whole market performed and presented to you in a transparent snapshot. All this information that you see in front of your screen, this is pulled directly out of the blockchain technology, because this is how this whole industry is built upon, through the blockchain technology. So every time that a transaction occurs inside the crypto industry, it has to be confirmed through blocks and machines across the globe, right? So what this website does, and many other websites that has the same category, they are going to gather all this information from the blockchain and they're going to present to us in a clear snapshot. So over here, you have the main digital assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USDT, Solana. So all this information that you have in front of you, it doesn't have any relation whatsoever with any one of those digital assets. It's simply numbers pulled out of the blockchain. So you can see the price, the percentages in hour, 24 hours, 7 days, the market cap of each one of those individually, the volume, circulating supply, and some graphics of what happened in the past week. So over here in exchange, this is where we want to turn our attention to: the exchanges where those digital assets are traded. So you have over here the familiar names at the top: Binance, Coinbase, Upbit, OKX, Bybit, BitGet. So all of the well-known exchanges, they will present themselves in this type of ranking, right? The cryptocurrency spot exchanges, we're talking about spot. We're not talking about derivatives or futures. So over here, you have the CoinMarketCap showing us 239 exchanges that are listed here. So we know that at the top, the familiar names will present themselves over there, and we can see their trading volume in spot in the past 24 hours. So Binance has the numbers, they rose up a little bit from yesterday to today. Binance has transacted 14,656,000,000. Let me make this larger for us. Average liquidity, the weekly visits, the markets, that means the coins, how many cryptocurrencies they have within, and fiat supported. This is the real world currencies where we can withdraw and deposit from. So Binance has tons of them available, right? So you know that, guys, every single one of these exchanges listed in here, especially the famous ones, they work with something that I present to you today, which is the affiliate program. Every single one of these exchanges will work through referral systems, meaning this translates to: you are going to join in, you're going to use their product, their services, you're going to use their platform, their exchange. You receive the possibility to share the referral link that they give you. And every time that someone subscribes and move and create some transactions inside the exchange itself, you secure profits, you secure commissions out of this. So the affiliate program, it's nothing but modern distribution. Back in the days, the majority of the companies in the world, and I'm not talking only about finances or crypto industry, expand globally using their own users. Let me admit more people in. So today, as users of the exchange, the product, the service, we are able to also secure profits on the side by promoting them. And this is the affiliate program. It's not something that is only inside the crypto industry. So you have today gaming platforms that will allow you to promote their game. You have today health and wellness, how many influencers that work in the fitness world, they're going to promote some nutrition course. And if you help them spread that around, you receive commissions out of this. Or they are selling a product and they say, click here, the link is in the bio. Every time that you purchase through their link, they receive commissions out of it. So this is nothing that Bitradex has invented. Every single one of them, Binance that has transacted 14,656 million in the past 24 hours. A portion of this value here, it goes to the pocket of their affiliate programs. Why we don't partner and why we don't use Binance, Coinbase, Upbit, and why we don't take advantage of their affiliate program? Because how are you going to promote a company that is a top one in the world? Everyone around us know about them already. So the referral, you receive commissions when someone registers using your link, but the majority of our friends, the majority of my business partners, they already have Binance inside their portfolio. They already have Upbit. They already transact inside the BitGet. So it's hard for us to promote these companies. So whenever we work with some sort of affiliate partnership, we must focus in finding exchanges or any other product that are kind of halfway there. They are not that well known. They are at the edge of becoming worldly famous, but they're not just there yet. But at the same time, they have a strong foundation. They are solid. You see the products, they have coreship, they have flagship products that have this, they have the ability to propel. You feel safe when you promote their products. Otherwise, it makes no sense. If you're promoting a company that don't have strong foundations, you know it's going to collapse. So it doesn't make sense, right? So we found in Bitradex the whole package. So they are positioned today at the 64. When I first started to partner with Bitradex, they were at the 193rd position. And they rose up, especially in the past couple of months, into the 70th and the 80th position. And right now they are at the 60th position. So these guys, they have inside their roadmaps, they're structured to achieve top 10 exchanges in the world and equal and rival with the well-known ones. As a matter of fact, the CIO of Bitradex, which is Nelson Feng, he's the Chief Information Officer. He was one of the responsibles of the BitGet expansion. He was inside the corporate of BitGet when they rose up, and today they are top 6. In Certic.com, that is another platform, they are in top 2, sometimes top 4. So we have inside the board of directors of Bitradex today a guy that is specialized in growing and putting their exchanges that he works with on the top 10 in the world. So all of this information that I've given you, they are pieces of the puzzle, right? They're moving pieces that when they come together, they give us the bigger picture and they give us different layers of trust that compound on top of each other and make us understand that we made the right choice, right? I've been doing this presentation, guys, for a year, like 11 months. I've been doing the same presentation. Obviously, some numbers that I disclose are a little bit different because the company is growing, right? So obviously the users are growing, the management is growing, the new features are inserted at the time, like I just mentioned the new token to be launched, that was launched, the new blockchain to be launched. So the base of the presentation is the same, and I speak with the same level of energy since day one because I adore what these guys are coming up with. So let's turn our attention to Bitradex. Guys, they have transacted in the past 24 hours. These guys have transacted $1.272 billion. And I'm talking about spot trading only, not to mention derivatives, not to mention the futures trading. This is spot, $1.272 billion. They have transacted roughly 19,000 Bitcoins that have been transacted in the past 24 hours inside their platform, their exchange. They have been established since 2022. When we turn our attention to a second tool that we use to analyze, which is called Certic.com, and I'm also going to put this inside your chat. So Certic.com, it's the second website that we use to investigate. And why this one is so good? Because it has audited over $500 billion inside the industry. It has audited huge names such as Binance, such as BitGet, such as OKX, Crypto.com, Cardano. It has audited companies that are moving a significant volume around the clock every single day, and they have been audited by Certic.com. So what Certic does, it's to gather, just like CoinMarketCap, all the information from the blockchain. You want to click leaderboard and you're going to click an exchange. So what it does, it's to give us a leadership board, exchange leadership board, based on different pillars of evaluation, such as cybersecurity, operational, market. So all of this, different pillars, they have numbers and categories. And when it's combined, it puts the exchange in different positionings. So we have, again, the familiar names at the top: Binance, Coinbase, BitGet. BitGet right now, it's at the 3rd position, OKX, Gate, Kraken. So we have over here the Skynet score. You have as well the grade. And as well, you have, let's see if I can put the volume, how many pairs, how many cryptocurrencies they have inside, how many tokens. And something that I find particularly interesting about the Certic.com and this leadership board is that we have here on the side how many years the exchange particularly has been inside the industry. So you see Binance has been active for 8 years, Coinbase 14 years, BitGet 8 years, OKX 9, Gate 13, Kraken 15. So if you scroll down, we are turning our attention to Bitradex. So we see that Bitradex, it has been inside the industry for 4 years only. So we are halfway there, guys. We are not babies, we are not newborns, but we are just not adults yet. So what I like to refer to when we play around with this age is that the exchanges that are surrounding Bitradex, they have been active for way longer. 10 years, 8 years, 12 years, 8 years, 12 years, 13. The majority of the exchanges that surround Bitradex, they have been here for a long time. And Bitradex, in only 4 years, has positioned themselves at the 35th placement. So these guys are huge. They are about to break through, right? Let's click on Bitradex and understand the numbers inside Certic.com. So these are the pillars where this platform here will separate the information. They are classified as an exchange at the 35th position. The overall score is 82.25. This is great. They are classified as grade A. So we have operational, market, cybersecurity, community, listing security, and fundamentals. So there's a few points where we need to rise up. Something that I really pay attention to whenever I want to invest in any exchange, it's their cybersecurity. Over here, we also have great pieces of information related to website analysis and extra DNS, health and app security, and network security. Listing security is almost at 90. It's also great. Market is also great. The community is at 71.80. So what Bitradex did among this past 4 years, it was create a solid foundation, right? They created everything related to the interface, to the dashboard, to the back office. They have developed the bot and the strategies to have this levels of excellence and high performance. And after they understood that they were in the correct position, they started outreaching and they started growing and they started working hard with their affiliate partnership, because it's easy to grow when you have strong roots. So the reason why they are promoting the affiliate partnership with this level of strength is because they need to rise up their community status. So over here, the website analysis, everything, it's high. The network security, they pass on every level of compliance. The app security, they need 3 to take care of, and they've passed in 11, 9, I think they've passed in 9. Yeah, and 8, they've passed through. The DNS health, they passed in everything. This same information that I'm showing on my screen, you have on yours as well. I just posted over here, the Certic.com. So you have another additional piece of information. Over here, there is they are established at the United Kingdom. Over here, you see the investors, Bain Capital Ventures. And guys, understand that this website, Certic.com, it has no influence and it has no direct link or connection with any one of those exchanges. All this data, it's pulled directly out of the blockchain, right? So you see this name over here, Bain Capital Ventures. What is this? Bitradex has created a link directly into this bank over here. So we have one exchange that gives us different possibilities of securing sources of income. The first one is when we activate the bot. So we have artificial intelligence reading the market, analyzing all the metrics, all the patterns, the volume, the trending, the liquidity, the volatility. Everything is being analyzed by the bots and the agents, and it's producing daily profit for us. This is the core ship product of the exchange that we don't have to trade. Obviously, we can trade because it is a real exchange. And as a matter of fact, these guys, they are constantly promoting trading championships. In a little while, we're going to jump into their public positioning. We're going to jump into their Twitter account. And you're going to see over there that they always promoting some sort of trading activities, trading championship. And you can register and you can trade with them. And you can, if you're good, secure additional profit share. But I always tell you guys this, I'm not gonna lie. Every time that I try to join in one of the trading competitions of Bitradex, I only saw Asian names and they are good. They are like, I'm not on this level. So I try to venture in one of those trading competitions and I was like, maybe I need an additional 3 years to join this. But you can do so. Like, test it out. You don't have to pay anything to trade with them and to enter in those championships. Go for it. I want to see how well you can disclose your results. So what happens when we have a machine trading for us? First of all, you don't depend on emotions. And we as traders, we know that 90% of the trading, the 100% of the success on trading activities come 90% controlling the mindset. We need to control our emotions because it goes against everything that is related to human nature. It goes against greed. It goes against fear. It goes against the famous fear of missing out, revenge trading. So for us to become successful in trading sphere, in the trading industry, 10% it's about chart analysis. And 90% is about being able to control our emotions. I fail on that every single day, battling against myself. Like, I am working hard on my emotions every single day. Machines, they don't play that. They don't need to go over that because they don't have emotions to deal with. They are developed and they were built upon logistics, algorithms, and they are following simple rules. So first of all, you remove the emotion aspects of the trading activities when we have a bot trading for us. Secondly, everything, it's well aligned inside their structure. So they will analyze a trade. They will analyze everything before they even jump into a trade. So every time that there is an event in person, just like the one that we had in Bangkok, every time that the CIO, it's in person in one of those events, he will open up the interface and we're able to see how the bots behave. We're able to see all the different metrics of analysis that the bot pulls up until understand it's a setup that will deliver a positive outcome. That is a high probability setup. That is a setup that will give us profit, right? So we have all different metrics that the bot is not one bot. There's multiple bots inside our exchanges and they are responsible for millions of dollars. Some bots, they are responsible for $200,000 account. Some bots, they're responsible for $500,000 account. Some bots, they're responsible for $2 million account. Usually they're going to use from 40 to 80% of your portfolio to perform the trades, but they are multiple bots performing the operations on our behalf. But what happens when one of those days, the bots combined, they don't deliver this outstanding outcome? Because what we can secure coming from Bitradex, it's from 7 up to 15% on a monthly basis. So there's different plans. If you opt to have the bot working for you for 360 days per year, you're going to have 15% on your account. That translates to 0.5% every single day. How come Bitradex promises us 0.5% every single day when we are standing in front of a market that is worked some days on pure manipulation? it doesn't depend on us strategically. It doesn't depend on only on our emotions and on our analysis. Sometimes the big sharks, the hedge funds, they will manipulate the market. And this is true as the sky is blue. They will manipulate entirely the market, and there will be no strategy. There will be no analysis. There will be nothing that will make you succeed that day, because the market is simply not respecting the patterns, the structure. So when we have the machine delivering 0.37, 0.81, 0.92, we are not going to receive this. We are going to receive 0.5. So the difference, what goes above and beyond that, the surplus, what Bitradex does, it's inject into the liquidity fund. So whenever we have an unfavorable day, whenever the machine is not able to achieve the 0.5, it will withdraw the difference from the liquidity fund that has related to Bain Capital Ventures. So this way, we guarantee that we secure 0.5 every single day of profits. So we don't have to think about it, because we know that there is no machine, there's no strategy, there's no trader in the world today that delivers 100% of win rate. Yeah, we have the machine inside Bitradex delivering around 62% of win rate, but we are guaranteed to secure 15% on a monthly basis. Another thing that we have over here to explore is InsideTrading.com. It's exchange regulation. We have it over here, the money service businesses that is inside the FinCEN, which is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. This is basically like the FBI of the internet. So if you put over here the registration number of Bitradex and you press search, you can see all the terminologies that they have the possibility to operate, all the different strategies that it can put upon. They are inside the United Kingdom. They are the address. They have the Bitradex FinTech Limited. So again, guys, all those pieces of information on top of each other gives us these layers of security. When we look into their public positioning, it's how they present themselves. We see the first thing when we enter in the website is this guy over here, which is the official ambassador of Bitradex. So he has been with Bitradex for the past whole year. Usually those exchanges, they will sign contracts of those official ambassadors for the whole year. We are about to complete 1 year of Olivier Giroux being the official ambassador of Bitradex, and the relationship has been fruitful. This guy over here, whenever you see that in any one of those exchanges, they will invite top leaders, they will invite top athletes to represent their exchanges. Like Messi, he is the official ambassador of BitGet. Cristiano Ronaldo is the official ambassador of Binance. Why they do this? Why they invite this type of leaders and athletes to be their official ambassador? This guy over here, which is Olivier Giroux, he is famously known for bringing up. He is one of the French footballers most recognized inside his country. He has played for elite clubs such as England, Italy, France. He brought home a World Cup. He played next to Mbappe. His profile, 2.5 million followers, verified profile. So why these guys, they are invited to be official ambassadors of these exchanges? Because, guys, whenever we think about this level of performance, what immediately comes to our mind is excellence, is commitment, is credibility, is trust. So these guys, to be able to achieve this level of excellence, these guys, they show up every single day, regardless if they are not feeling motivated, if they are not feeling energetic, if they are not feeling well. Sometimes they show up even when they're sick. So they are built different, right? So every time that you see someone at this level of high performance be an official ambassador, it's intentional. This partnership is intentional because we immediately are going to link this to excellence, to commitment, right? So he is the official ambassador of Bitradex, and this relationship has grown. If you look into his Twitter account, you see that all the past posts that he has was upon the partnership of him and Bitradex in the 2.5 million followers profile. So these are exactly the type of information that we want to look at. Verifiable, real data. If you scroll down, you see the market overview, and over here you can click in any one of those digital assets and it's going to open up a trading interface for us. So everything that you do in any other exchange, Binance, OKX, Kraken, Coinbase, BitGet, you can trade it over here. They have different intelligent indicators that you can use. Today I have only 2 indicators to trade. When I first began trading, I have like 7 indicators. I used to go nuts. Today, I understood that less is more, so I don't really use indicators, but you can use indicators inside Bitradex if this is how you trade. So they are linked to multiple. They have over 220 cryptocurrencies that you can trade with, buy, sell, all the real data. So it is an actual exchange. So if you know what you're doing, use their platform to trade. If you don't know how to trade, but you still want to secure profits coming out of this universe, which is the crypto industry. The crypto industry today, guys, sits at 2.31 trillion dollars. This is where the crypto industry sits today. Thank you, Blockchain Kojo. $2.31 trillion. And it's an industry that is barely 2 decades old. Like 10 years ago, when we started talking about crypto, when we started talking about this industry, everyone was skeptical. Everyone was like, oh, this is pure scam. Oh, this is not a real industry. Guys, we're talking about $2.31 trillion. This number over here rivals with the GDP of major nations today. The difference is that this is unlimited. It has no cap. As a matter of fact, it is projected to rise up to 30% until 2032. So this industry, it's growing larger by the day. Yes, it has risks because it is a volatile industry. And everything that is moving around, it will bring us some risk. But if you know how to research, if you know how to act properly, and if you know how to partner with this type of, if you know how to use this type of information to see the opportunities, there is a lot of profit coming from it. So if you know how to protect yourself, but partner with the greatest inside the industry, you can most definitely change your life. I'm on the path to do so. I've never been so focused in establishing my financial autonomy, and it's coming a lot through the crypto industry. This was Indian. Fahad, I'm going to mute you guys. Going back into the website. So you have it over here, one of those flagship products of the Bitradex. It's their bot, right? You don't have to understand anything about the culture, about the market, about the strategies. You don't have to understand anything about volume, volatility, about sentiment, about trend strategies. You have a machine that was built upon algorithms to learn continuously. So the machine was developed to follow this different metrics and this different analysis to deliver the positive outcome. But the good thing is that it's AI driven. That means that it's not just built to secure profits out of the market behavior, but also to learn from the market behavior. So it's learning from whatever it happened today. It's learning from whatever it happened yesterday. One click to subscribe. I'm going to walk us through the different plans that Bitradex allow us to partner with. Full transparent trading. As soon as you open your dashboard, you're able to see every trade that the bot took on your behalf. Real-time risk control. So this is something that I always talk about. Like when I'm trading, and I'm a NASDAQ trader. I trade only futures. I trade mainly in the New York session. Sometimes I play around with S&P 500. Sometimes I play around with the London session. But I would say like 98% it's NASDAQ, it's the New York session, and it's futures, right? 100% futures. But what I do as human, I enter the trade. I know today my stop loss. I know how many contracts I'm going to enter with. I know what are my target points. Everything it's measured. Everything is clear in front of me. I enter the trade start delivering a positive outcome, 100, 120, 125, but my target is like 280. When achieved 220, the trade starts going opposite and it starts reversing on me. I'm a human, right? I'm not a machine. What I'm going to do? I'm going to pause and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to start cursing at the screen. You motherfucker, you better change that because I'm bringing emotions to the play, right? So out of a sudden, the trade start going further in the opposite direction. And now I'm negative. I'm negative $80. I'm negative $120. What my mind is going to think, I have my stop loss set up, right? I know that my stop loss is around $150. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start thinking, this is not going to touch my stop loss. I was $180 up. Come on, please, please, just go back to break even. I don't even want to secure profits. Just go back to break even and I leave the trade. And the trade goes a little bit further. It almost 145. What am I going to do? I move my stop loss because I'm stupid. I'm human. I'm trading today. I don't like do this. 95% of the time, I'm very strict to my trade. I'm very mental. I know what I'm doing today, but one day out of the month, I go nuts. Sometimes I believe that it has to do with my hormones, but I know that men, they also experience this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my stop loss. And now I'm $300 negative. Machines, they don't experience this. Machines, they will follow rules. They will never move their stop losses. They will never go beyond what's planned. As soon as the trades start reversing on a machine, they will never allow the loss to escalate because they will build to follow rules and that's it. And they don't break the rules, especially inside the finances. They are available 24/7. I need to take a break. I'm watching the charts over 2 hours. My brain gets foggy. I get all messed up. My decisions are not going to be accurate. So I need to leave the trade. Machines, they are there 24/7. They are analyzing all the different variables simultaneously. I can only look at 2-3 charts simultaneously. Machines, they are analyzing hundreds, sometimes thousands of variables simultaneously, and they gather in all this data. So that's the main difference. That's the edge between the success of us and a machine. So I'm a trader myself, but I keep portions of my investment and my outcome in automated systems. So it won't rely on how well do I feel today, how motivated I am today. If I'm energetic, I have my capital today, my portfolio, portions of it are separated into systems that deliver passive outcome, that deliver passive income for me, that don't rely on my labor force. Bitradex is one of those. I don't just have Bitradex. I have at least today 7 different sources of income that I put my portfolio spread around, right? And this is something that you all should take into consideration. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Spread around, guys. Do your own researches, do your own diligences. Today, I'm here talking about Bitradex, but there's multiple opportunities in the market today. You need to know that you can trust them, and you need to do all these diligences that I'm doing with Bitradex today. Go over with all different opportunities that you have, right? Inside one single ecosystem, you have the possibility to trade. You have the control of your plans through your bot. You have also here in the middle the possibility to analyze your affiliate market, which is you're going to bring people in. They're going to start securing profits. You're going to start receiving commissions out of this partnership. So you're able to see everything that is going on. Stay here. I'm going to walk you through that in a little bit, not right now. BTX card, they have their own credit card. So I use inside my Google Wallet, is right over here. If I press 2 clicks, this card that opens, it's my it's my BTX card, right? So I use all over the world. I'm traveling to United States on a monthly basis. I'm about to leave to Canada in 11 days, and I have no problem whatsoever using my card across the globe. I never order a physical card because I don't find necessity of doing so if I have everything in my Apple Wallet, but this is up to you. They have a top limit of $3 million. So you can download through iOS or app. I don't do anything through their website. Everything that I do with Bitradex, it's inside my app. So mainly this is what I wanted to show inside the website. Now we go to the juice. We go to the best part, which is the bling-a-ding, guys, the money. So we have the first possibility of securing income with Bitradex is through their bot, right? So what we're going to do is to activate our bot. So we have over here the first plan that Bitradex offer us is the flexible interest. So you can deposit and you can withdraw on a daily basis. You don't need to wait any period of time for you. This will be the lowest interest rate possible, but it's great. We're talking about 7.5% per month. This is amazing. The majority of the banks, institution, financing programs around there, it's going to give us like from 1.8 to 3.2%. This will give you on a monthly basis, the flexible rate, 7.5%. So I have in my portfolio all of those active and more than one. The majority of my portfolio with Bitradex today, it's at 360 days. This is me, guys, because I am able today to have my capital deployed working for me for 360 days per year. But this is up to you how much you want to have it. You can have it in the 180, 90 days, 30 days, or the daily one. So I have in every single one of them. You don't need to choose one or the other. And you can invest at any time that you want. For example, you separate a portion of your labor income and you chose to invest like 10 days from today, you received an additional income. You can invest again. You don't need to wait for any period or for this to expire. So for example, you opt in the 30 days, you secure. Oh, I have two of those. This should be different. Hold on. This is the other one. So you secure on the 30 days, it's 9% per month. So your capital is deployed working for you for 30 days of the year, right? If you have the next one will be the 90 days, you're going to secure 31.5 quarterly, 3 months for you to have the 31.5, 180, it will give you 72 semi-annual, which is referring to 6 months. The 360 days, it's 178. So we have it over here. We can see through daily, right? If you opt to have the 30 days, you have 0.3% per day, 90 days, 0.35, 180, 0.4, and 360, 0.5 every single days, guys. This will never change. Even when the machine is not able to deliver 0.5%, it will withdraw the difference from the liquidity fund because there's a lot of days that the machine is able to deliver 0.8, 0.87, 0.91. It will not distribute 0.91. It will distribute 0.5. And the difference, it will reallocate to the liquidity fund linked to the bank that we just see. So these are the options that you can have to activate your bot, right? So you have over here 5 different possibilities to secure extra income coming from Bitradex. Now you move forward. Now you're securing profits every single day. You're in love with the exchange. You're using the credit card. You're trading inside. You're securing daily profits through the bot activation. So now you begin to expand. You understand the powerhouse that is when you create a generational breakdown below your link. You start inviting people in. You start becoming an affiliate partner. So with only $100, you're able to become partner with Bitradex. So you're going to invite in Denkin, right? Denkin, it's your first generation. He is your direct referral. So you share the link and you invite in Denka. Let's assume Denka have $10,000 and he invested $10,000 and he chose the 360 days AI. So Denka is securing 0.5% every single day. So off profit, Denkin is securing $50. Because he is your direct referral, you are securing 10% of commission. So from him, you secure $5 every single day. This is the affiliate partnership, guys, when you help the company to expand and they give you commissions out of that. So keep in mind that every single one of these exchanges over here, they do the same. And not even exchanges. Like you're talking about financial institutions, you're talking about health and wealth, hospitality and industry, restaurants, right? Many industries today will allow you to do this. Yesterday, I shared the link with a friend of mine, with my neighbor from one bank that is called Wise. I believe most of us, we know about Wise Banking. And it was a message saying this, share the link and receive $150. So this affiliate partnership is all over the world. Obviously, each one of those companies will have different foundation. They will have different management rules, different sustainability rules. Their payouts, their commissions, their percentages are different from one to another, but the core product, the architecture, the module is exactly the same, the functions of the affiliate partners. So every one of those, they have affiliate partners as well. With Bitradex, these are the numbers as follows. So you have the 10% of your direct referral, whoever you invite in directly, and then whoever they invite in. For example, you have Duncan, he invite in Igor. Igor is invited by Duncan. So from Igor, I receive 5% because he's my indirect referral. Right? I invite someone and someone invites the other person. So from them, I receive 5%. So guys, one thing for us to understand is that everything that we see in front of us is based on profit. It's not based on deposit. So we invite a person in, this person will deposit and this person will activate their bot. We only receive a percentage of their profits. So a lot of exchanges out there, they will allow you to secure a percentage out of the deposit. And this is hard on the long run because this doesn't bring the solid foundation and structure on the long run, because eventually it will be hard to keep paying out the structure if you're waiting and if you're dependent exclusively on someone joining in. So when you have an exchange in front of us that will generate profit only if someone in has profited already and they pay in a percentage of this profit, it's you understand about sustainability rules. You know that they're here for the long run. You know that their focus, it's longevity. It's not quantity today. So if you partner with Bitradex, do not expect to get rich overnight. This is not what these guys are here for. They are here for the long run. But if you start investing today and you understand the power of the compound interest, this is when you see your life changing. Not today, but maybe 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, because you're programming yourself today, because you understood the power of the compounding today, right? So this is the first possibility. You become affiliate. The second one is when you dive deep and you say, no, this is a serious business. I'm going to fucking work with this. I'm going to grow my structure. I'm going to grow my network. And then you start promoting with full force. And then you start having webinars, and then you start putting in your media channels, and then you start creating YouTube channels, and then you start networking with people and you start inviting people in. So what happens now is that you have a career plan and you can go up until VIP 6. I'm in at least 12 WhatsApp groups today that I'm part of, Bitradex, and I see every single day someone posting that they achieve VIP level 1, they achieve VIP level 2, VIP level 3. So this is a solid business. This is a solid structure, but you have to put in the work if you want to expand your structure, because you need to create alliances, right? You need to propel onward. You need to project your referral code so people can join in. Right? They can get to know. And one good thing is that I'm doing the presentations for us. You don't have to do this presentation. Everything that I disclosed today, you don't have to remember anything. The same way that you don't have to understand about trading, that the bot trades for you, you don't have to understand this presentation. I do it for us. But you have to bring people in the room. So let the numbers talk by themselves. But you need to share the link so they know what's going on. A lot of people, they don't dream about Bitradex. They don't dream about this level of structure, right? So invite them in and let me do the job for us. VIP status, career level from VIP 1 to VIP 6. Every level of your career, you will have different requirements, right? So VIP level 1, you need to have $100 in self-custody, which is nothing, guys. Everyone has $100 to invest today. You need to have 5 people registered under your name, and all of you guys together combined have $50,000 in total team volume. So if you have 5 people, each one of them has $10,000, great. You already unlocked the VIP level 1. If the people that surround you, they don't have $50,000, they don't have $10,000, and they have 100, 200, 300. You can rise up to how many numbers you want over here. You can have 200 people if you need to. This is only the minimum requirement, but there's no upper limit, right? That's the minimum. So you achieved The $100, 5 people register and you achieve $50,000 in team volume. Now you unlock VIP level 1, which will give you additional benefits. Now you have 10% of your entire structure, not 5% from, not 10% from your direct and 5% from your indirect. Now you have 10% of your entire structure. Guys, this is something that I'm explaining beyond. If you just want to come in and you don't want to work with network and you just want to activate your bot, that is totally fine. Absolutely fine. I'm explaining to you there is a deeper level for you to secure even more profit, right? So you do whatever you want to do with the information. I'm opening the path for you and you opt how you want to navigate with it. Second level of the VIP, $200 in digital asset. You have now you have now 6 people register under your link, and 2 of those, they must be VIP level 1. So you have it over here. 6 people register and 2 of those must be VIP level 1, right? So one thing for us to understand is that besides always projecting onward and growing our network, we always help one another, guys, because if these guys grow, I grow. If I elevate them, I also elevate myself. So the affiliate partnership is nothing but a big team. So we are always helping one another. So whenever you invite someone in and this person doesn't know how to withdraw, doesn't know how to deposit, doesn't know how to move inside the interface in the back office, you're going to help them out. If they have any questions, you're going to help them out. If they need material, you're going to send them away, right? We're working together. So you achieve $150 in total team volume, VIP level 2. Now you have 20% of your structure as reward, right? 20%. You can go up until VIP level 6. So one thing for us to understand is the dynamic compression of those rewards. I'm going to translate for us. So you are VIP level 5. This is where we are today. Me and my team, we are at VIP level 5. So we have at VIP level 5, you must have at a certain point 2 people register at VIP level 4. You must have at certain point 2 people register at VIP level 3. So as VIP level 5, picture this. You have inside your network, inside your structure, you have Manex. Manex, he's a guy that it's part of your structure and he is right now at VIP level 2. So from Manex, you receive 30% of profit on their profit because it's your 50% minus whatever that he secures 20% already. So you secured the difference, right? So you have over here, Roni. Roni, it's at VIP level 4. So from Roni, you receive 10% because it's your 50% minus his 10%. So a lot of people ask over here, why am I receiving lower commission if I'm helping these guys to grow up and they're growing up with me? Guys, because you need to understand what compensates it. Because over here, we're talking about 10% out of $2 million. And over here, you're talking about, like, for example, 40% out of $50,000. So obviously it compensates, even if it's a smaller percentage, you're talking a way larger volume over here. So this is the difference that you have to understand. As a matter of fact, it's not 10% of 2 million, it's 10% out of 0.5 if they opt the 360 days of those 2 million. Yeah, so this is easier for us to understand, but I'm explaining to you so you can have the clear snapshot. But if you enter in your analytics profile inside your app, everything is also clear over there. You can see everything that happened the entire month. You can see everything, all the commissions and all your profits, everything where it came from, right? So it's easier for us to see. Guys, this is what I wanted to present for us today. When we reach this level of payout, we are talking about $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 every single day. Right, so me and my team, we are VIP level 5. We share the profit, but you do this individually and you're talking about $90,000 every single day paid by a major brokerage. And whenever we achieve those levels of payout, we always ask ourselves, do they have the structure to pay out their affiliate partners on the long run when we're talking about $9,000 every single day. Guys, we are talking about an exchange that has transacted in the past 24 hours $1,279,000,000 in the same time window. In the same time window that they paid 7,000. So what is 7,000 compared to 1,279,000,000? Imagine the fees that this rise up, right? And again, they only paying out whoever brought in the capital and whoever is securing profits. So all of those pieces of the puzzles together gives us this many layers of security and thumbs up. And this is why we chose Bitradex. So we are at the top of the hour. Guys, you have seen the whole structure. You have seen the numbers. You have seen the verifiable reality behind this model. So now the expansion phase begins. Now it's up to you, right? The only thing that you should do is activate your bot and share the link. I host this presentation 5 days per week from Tuesday to Saturday. You have seen everything. Everything is already in motion. So this session, it's going to run for you to invite your team members. But at this point, the picture is clear. The system is active. We can see everything. So what happens next, it depends on how far you want to take it. Yeah. Any questions that you have, talk to your uplink, the person who invited you in. They are responsible for you. I'm going to be here tomorrow again. Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, it's at 10 p.m. UK time, but I'm going to post in the groups. Guys, thank you so much for your vision with me, for sharing this last hour with me. It's always a pleasure to introduce you to this huge opportunity, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care. Bitradex. Let's grow together.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much. You meeting now. And muito obrigado a todos que estiveram participando aí da live. A gente está aqui trazendo informações. Para qualquer detalhe, tem aí a descrição do grupo do WhatsApp. É só entrar, ok? Send me information in my group WhatsApp now. And send me questions. I respond for you in very speed in my personal WhatsApp. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.